Welcome back, Insanely Awesome Musicians. In this module, we're going to talk about acquiring fans or driving traffic to your online universe. Now, your website should always be the center of your universe, like the sun is the center of our universe or our galaxy or whatever it is, I'm not sure, but you get the point, it's the center. So the website is the center. All your other properties, your social media properties, your YouTube channel, your email marketing, whatever else you're doing is kind of orbiting your website, but the eventual goal is to get everything back to your website. So what we're going to talk about in this module is driving traffic to anywhere in your universe, which then again goes back to your website, which again you can hopefully monetize. Now, the thing that I want you to understand here before we get started is that I'd like you to have a high-level plan where you could drive unlimited traffic to your universe for free. Let me say that again, unlimited traffic to your universe for free. And I want you to be making money while you're doing this entire process. So you're building an unlimited fan base, whatever your number in your head, 10,000, a million, 10 million, whatever it is. I want you to be doing this with your fans paying for this and you making money while you're going through this journey. So the best analogy I can use is in real estate. Let's say you buy a piece of property, you put a tenant in there. The tenant essentially is paying for that property for 20 years until that property is paid off. And you should, if you're doing it right, you should be making a little bit of money every month along the way. So again, what could be better? You have a paid off property at the end of 20 years, free and clear, and you've made money every month along the way. And that's exactly what I want you to be doing with your music marketing. Get to your eventual goal, which shouldn't take you 20 years in this case, whatever that number is. And again, I want you to be doing this while your fans are paying for this journey and you're actually making a little bit of money all along which you can use for your music or whatever else you need to be using it for. So that's the ideal goal. If you do this right, this can definitely be done. And we're going to show you how to do that in this module. It's one of those things where it's going to take you a little bit of time to get this. This isn't something that's just going to happen in 30 or 60 or even 90 days. But once you understand these concepts and you start implementing, you'll be amazed at where you can go with this thing. And once you get this, it's going to put you in a different ball game. It's a game changer where you can just kind of keep spinning this thing and you're just getting more and more fans. You put a little bit of money into it, you get some money out of it, you take that money, put it back into it, and it just kind of keeps going and going and getting bigger and bigger. So I'm really excited about this module, and I just can't wait to dive in here. The other thing before we actually dive in is I want to talk to you a little bit about the difference between a fan and a customer. Now, depending on who you are, if you're a lawyer, your customer is going to be called a client. If you're a doctor, it's a patient. As a musician, our customer really is a fan. And so when I use the word fan, I really mean customer. Because again, at the end of the day, if someone just likes your Facebook page, that can kind of be considered a fan, but they really need to pay you money for this thing to work. So whether you're a lawyer, a doctor, or a musician, you might call them different things, but if you don't have customers, this whole thing doesn't work. So please make sure you understand that distinction, that we're going to be using the word fan, but at some point they got to be paying you. They've got to be buying your merchandise, your music, coming to your show. Whatever they do, whenever money gets transacted, they become a customer, and that's where we've got to get them to get this cycle rolling and to get this thing started. So having said that, hopefully it's clear what I'm talking about. And for the next lesson, we're going to actually jump over to my computer. I'm going to share my screen with you, and we're going to talk about all the components of this machine at a higher level. And then, of course, as the module progresses, we're going to dive into each one of these components and talk more about that. So I'm really excited about this. I hope you are as well, because I know once you get this, this really is a game changer for your career, essentially, and allows you to build an unlimited fan base while you're making money doing this all along. So really exciting stuff. Let's go ahead and jump over to my computer and we'll jump into the next lesson.